Thank you very much. Hi, welcome to Interrogation. Comedians tell their own true crime stories, then we get to ask them questions about it after. The audience at the show can even text in their own crimes anonymously, and we get to read those live on stage. Now, I like to start out every shift by getting a dozen of my favorite...
We're going to keep the show moving along. You guys ready to see our next criminal? She's so funny. Very happy to have her on the show. Everybody make some noise for Christina Vasili.
How we doing, Comedy Works? Good? We drinking? Everyone drinking tonight? Anyone ever gotten in a lot of trouble with drinking? Or yeah, woo! All right, hell yeah. DUIs over here. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. I have this weird quirk where I call it a quirk so I don't have to quit drinking. I have this weird quirk where I become friends with like the worst possible person at the bar. My boyfriend loves this. He loves it. Well, he's like, sometimes I just want to go out and just hang out with you, and you just end up talking to the weirdest fucking person at the bar. So that's a good setup just for, it was a Tuesday night, and I was out with some work friends. And they're calling it a night. They want to go out. They want to go home. And I have kind of this little phrase where if I say, I think I'm going to stay out, that's like my trigger word for like, oh, she's blacked out already. Like she's not, if you just hear, I think I'm going to stay out. They're like, this is going to be bad. So we're nearing last call. And I go outside for a cigarette. And side note, like a cigarette is just a beacon for the craziest people that want to talk to you. I mean, like that, honestly, this should have just made me quit smoking like immediately, but I'm smoking a cigarette and this woman asks me for a cigarette and we just get to chatting, and she's telling me about her life, how she's not on drugs and that hasn't really been talking to her family. She's definitely not on drugs. And that, I'm like, well, she doesn't have a phone, but she's not on drugs. And I'm like, well, if you want to call your family, she's like, no, we're not really talking right now. She's not on drugs. And so I'm just kind of listening to her story, right? We're becoming best friends. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And she starts telling me about how she is homeless. And so starts kind of getting to me as a woman. I'm like, this sounds terrible, like I don't want this woman to be experiencing this, but I don't know what I can do. And so she asks me if I have any cash. And so she's definitely not on drugs. She just needed some cash. And instead of saying, no, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash, I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash, but you can stay at my place tonight. Yeah, so that was fun. I live in a 280 square foot studio. Yeah, just keep this in mind. I don't even have a table to eat at. I eat at my counter. And I'm like, let's go, girl. Like, come on. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, all drunk bitches love sleepovers. So I was like, this will be fun. We'll watch Dateline. We'll stay up and gab. Like, it'll be great. And then reality starts kicking in as I'm walking home. I'm like, okay, she's definitely not on drugs, so we're good. Like, she's assured me of that. She's assured me of that. And I'm like, all right, take a shower. Why don't you take a shower? So she's in the shower. I'm like, all right, she's probably hungry. I'll make her some food. And I hear a scream from the shower, and I run over. I'm like, what is going on? And I had been using a shampoo that was purple, because apparently it makes you blonder. And she was like, I'm using purple shampoo. I don't want to have purple hair. I was like, you're okay. You're definitely not on drugs. Your hair won't be purple. Like, it'll be fine. Just take the shower. It'll be okay. And then I made her some mac and cheese. She comes out, and she's like, oh, my God, mac and cheese is my favorite food. How did you know mac and cheese is my favorite food? It's like, I kind of just figured, like, food was your favorite food at this point. Like, not to be a dick. Like, I'm kind of reading the room at this point. You just seem a bit hungry. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. And so she eats the mac and cheese. I had a sleeping bag. She sleeps on the sleeping bag. And I definitely slept super well. I didn't take 3 more shots while she was in the shower. And we wake up in the morning, and it just felt like the weirdest one-night stand, It's like... She's like, so thanks for letting me stay. I was like, yeah. I mean, now it's Wednesday. I have to go to work. Employee of the month over here. And so I'm like, sorry, I got to go to work. So we just kind of, thanks for that. Go our separate ways. And I'm just walking to work pretending that none of this happened. Like, that definitely. And I see my coworkers, and I just tell them everything. And they're like, oh, you thought you were going to stay out? You just thought you were going to stay out? Okay. And so I just walk home. I'm like, I'm going to go home. It's going to be like none of this happened, except she left 2 things behind. She left a journal, and I opened the first page of the journal, and there is like like 2 cutouts of Jesus. And one Jesus is bent over, and the other Jesus is behind him. And under it says, Jesus fucking Christ. Girl's got jokes. I'll give her that. Girl's got jokes. Definitely not on drugs. And and so I just closed that immediately. And then the next thing she left was a bag of black tar heroin. So I'd be lying if I didn't say I thought I was sitting on a gold mine. Like, times were a little tough. I definitely Googled how much is heroin. And just was imagining I'd go to the streets with this bag of heroin, like, yoo-hoo! It wasn't worth it for the $20 it apparently is worth. So I just did all that heroin and robbed a Chili's. No, I'm just kidding. That's just my story, but I did proceed to walk looking around my shoulder for 2 more weeks, being like, obviously, I don't know much about heroin addicts, but I think they miss their heroin if they don't have it. So that was 2 more weeks for me, and yeah, I'm very glad that I'm still here to tell the story to you all, so thank you. Pour one out for her.
What a nice person.
That's what I wanted you to get out of this.
Yeah. How'd you know it was black tar heroin as opposed to, I don't know, white tar? What are the types of heroin?
Does anybody know how many types of heroin there are?
But that's the bad one. That's the like.
That's the bad one?
That's the like bottom of the barrel heroin.
Oh, okay,
and
got it.
And actually, I forgot to say, I did send a picture to my friend, and I was like, "What is this?" And she was the one that said that's heroin, and she made me flush it. Like on Snapchat, she was like, "You have to send me a video of you." I was like, "No, I'm gonna get rid of it." She was like, "No, send me a video." I was like, "Okay, I know I let a homeless woman stay at my place, but I'm not gonna like just do heroin." Okay, like I have some standards.
I thought you were saying she had you recorded on Snapchat because you're like, this is great content. You know?
I was like, I need this deleted as soon as she views it.
What's up, guys? Just throwing out some heroin.
Like and subscribe.
Good deed of the day.
It's never nice, like, listen, I don't think making fun of homeless people is really, like, you never know what somebody's going through.
True.
You don't want to make fun of their situation, but sometimes you do know what they're going through, and it's definitely heroin.
I think if they tell you 9 times that it's not heroin, you can deduce it's heroin.
Yeah. It's just out of curiosity, do you guys know, dope is heroin now, right? Because when we were younger, I feel like dope was
Survey
weed.
the audience.
So dope is dopamine. And so dope can be multiple different things that release dopamine.
Because I bartend like once or twice a week, and somebody came in like that looked a little rough, you know what I mean? And they just needed a place to sit down and relax for a little while. But then they just started walking around the bar and asking people for dope, which I assumed was heroin. And I went up to her, I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this, but if you keep asking people for heroin, you have to leave. Like that's, we don't have a lot of rules. Yeah, we don't have a lot of rules here.
This is in Canada, all right? So, I don't know. Super cheese is always heroin, though.
Yeah.
So there's no other, you know.
It's funny you guys had so much in common. You both like mac and cheese. You both like cigarettes.
I had all the things she needed.
Was there? Yeah. I mean, like it's just crazy you guys haven't like continued the friendship. That's all.
I like how she judged your shampoo. You know what I mean?
I was like, girl, it's come on. Like,
Come
if
on.
it's purple hair, whatever. Like, come out with some flair.
Yeah. So wait, I think I misheard part of that. So it was purple hair, like a shampoo, but she thought it would turn your hair
She
purple.
thought it was like hair dye, shampoo, and conditioner.
Well,
like,
if she's not on drugs, she's definitely an idiot. Yeah, like
I
that.
mean, I was just like, I'm blonde. I'm visibly blonde. And like, that would just be bananas to have like just both shampoo and conditioner be purple hair dye.
Yeah. Most of the time when you have people sleep over, they like bring things that you don't want. Like if you're having a party and people bring too much booze or too much food. But that's probably the best thing that anybody's ever left at your house.
Yeah, I mean, no one's left anything like it since.
How many more homeless people have you let sleep at your house since then?
You know, it was just the one. I had to leave it at that till I got a bigger apartment.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Do you
When I get a bigger place, maybe we'll see what happens.
Do you count the guys that she's dated?
Oh.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
You met all the women in your map.
Dating was just a very kind term.
Said he lives in a Subaru? I don't know. Any questions? Any questions for Christina? What's up?
Was there like pillow talk in the middle of the night?
See, that's what I was doing. You know?
We both were like hard passed out from different substances pretty quickly. So yeah, thank God no.
What about in the next morning? Huh? Any pillow talk then? Like,
I'll
it
make
was
you
just
breakfast.
a lot. I mean, we were both just. I mean, women being women. At the end of the day, it's just like
That's
that was
kinda
so
cute.
nice of you. Thank you. And I'm like, thank you, girl. I'm glad you slept well. But I'm also like, get the fuck. What have I done?
Yeah, just women supporting women, right?
Really, I mean, that really is what it came down to at the end of the day.
What's up?
Okay, so you're saying heroin, right? Like you said, I don't want to say I'm on drugs, Like that doesn't sound like a heroin addict, so maybe she's a dealer.
She says she's not on drugs. So you're saying that doesn't sound like a heroin user?
Oh, they're more.
No.
seated, Yeah.
You clearly haven't seen them when they're not passed out because they're running around like mice. You know?
maybe she was on other drugs and she was just holding the heroin for a friend. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
She's an entrepreneur.
It's not mine, officer.
Thank you. She's an entrepreneur.
$20 worth of heroin. She's
If
an
I know
entrepreneur.
anything about drug addicts, they repeat themselves a lot. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. What do you think, fun?
I feel like not enough people are asking about the Jesus fucking Christ stuff. That's fucking. Did you keep the notebook?
I did, and I can't find it, and I'm so bummed about it because I'm sorry, I was a bit occupied with the heroin in my possession.
Would have been awesome if that was like your first joke book. You know what I mean?
Like slam poetry, and I'm just like, these are all my jokes, original thoughts.
And that like it was a budding comedy career after that.
And here I am today. I've been clean for. This is actually me. This is my story.
I'm the homeless person. I love mac and cheese.
What's up?
Assuming, unlike the other guy, his friend, your shitty studio had furniture, what was the sleeping arrangement?
Oh, nice. We got an interior decorator in the house. So give me the mood. You know, what kind of
Thank
feng
you for
shui are we working
assuming.
with in this apartment?
Wild question.
I had just a bed. That was really all that could really fit. And so it was just a bed and a little bit of floor. And so I gave her a sleeping bag on the floor.
Yeah.
Nice. You can always count on somebody in Colorado to at least have a sleeping bag.
It was too small to pop the whole tent up. I was like, let's just keep with the,
You're like,
the sleeping bag.
you're like,
It's crazy you invited anybody over, man. In a studio apartment, that's wild. That's like, it's like Hot Pockets together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she's
I
just
don't
being
know.
generous. You're being nice.
I didn't have any cash. It was obviously the next thing I could offer. It made perfect sense in my head.
Any other questions? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested in any self-talk that you remember on the walk. I mean, with her, like, you realized that you just.
You realize what she realized what she's done?
I mean, it wasn't really until we got back and she was in the shower because, like, walking there, I was still like, I'm crushing. I got a friend. Like, we're gabbing. We're talking.
You're just
like,
gal palling
it
it,
really
like-
wasn't clicking for me that, like, this is fucking happening. And then she went in the shower and I was like, okay, so I've got a visitor. I don't know her. She's not on drugs, and she's gonna sleep here. And so yeah, all the internal talk happened once we were.
how old are you?
I was 24.
That's too old.
Oh, I know.
You should have known
I
that.
know. I was my first salary job, and I'm like, well, it's gonna take a while for these habits to die out. So
Yeah, let your stock options vest first, you know?
Well, one more question if we got one. All right, what's up?
At what point in the night did you learn her name? Or did you?
I was gonna say, great question. I do this a lot just with people in general. It's like I learned it immediately, first thing we talk about in the beginning of the conversation, and then never again. So I don't know.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't like.
It would have
have a
been
name
too
to attach to
personal,
it.
you know?
Yeah.
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 What if she was in the
Better to
audience
keep it a
tonight?
one night stand.
And she's here tonight.
Bring her out.
Steph or Rebecca, Julia, raise your hand. I mean, I had a lot to give.
All right, let's get to a couple texts. I like these. I want to do these kind of quick back to back because I think they came in from separate people, but I think it's fun. Cow tipping. That's fun. It's great.
Ooh.
And then another one that came in was mailbox baseball.
Oh.
And if those didn't come from people that are together, I think we just found two best friends. You know what I mean? Like,
It screams Midwest to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, that's some white-ass suburban shit to do. Like, mailbox baseball is like suburbia. Cow tipping is you're in the fucking country. You know what I mean? Like, that's...
Just drunk. It's all just
Yeah.
drunk.
If you ain't cow tipping, you're fucking the cow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you're cow
That's how they
tipping
tip,
wrong.
right?
I think you're cow tipping wrong, Josh. This is like rubbing alcohol all over again.
Well, fuck me.
He heard tip and he was like, I got this. I'll take it from you.
Could you imagine?
Is cow tipping real? I don't think it's real. I thought it was always a myth perpetrated by. It's real?
It's real.
How hard is it to tip a cow?
Yeah. Just like.
All right. Well, you did me. I want to see if we can put this to the test. Will you try to tip me on stage? Come on. No. Come on.
on,
You can
come
do
on,
it.
everybody
Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Cow tip. Cow tip.
Tip. Cow tip. Cow tip. Cow tip.
right.
Cow tip. Cow tip. Cow tip. Cow tip. This is taking really long. Cow tip. Cow tip. All right. Let's make a little room. Let's make a little room. Right here.
All right, do your best
Hey.
cow.
All right, let's give
Do
it
your
up for
best.
everybody. One more time. One more time.
What's your name, dear? Kara? Clara. All right. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Do your best
Come
cow.
on, Carol. You talked a big game out there. Move.
Milk me.
I love it. All over.
You said tip me, and she went full Midwestern, buddy. That's
Yeah,
You're not going to tell me this isn't true.
That was way too hard. What the
Hey, give it up for Kara. She's got a strong tip.
You were like insulted that I was like, tip me. She was mad, dude. Like, I felt it. All right, let's do one more. Let's see. This one was fun. Oh, this is great. Replacing all the town stop signs with cardboard cutouts of Nicolas Cage. Turns out the national treasure was fun, you know?
Which movie? You just shout it out.
Yeah, do you remember which Cage? Which version of Cage are we talking about? Con Air! Oh, that's a good Cage. That's a great Cage.
Absolutely. Sayonara.
All right, guys, keep it going for Christina one
keep it
more
going.
time.